17 days into Camp Nano, and I have written one day, 1 out of 17. Why? This novel is something I've been excited about. I've got the deadline, goals. Why do I have writer's block? What is going on? Let us use some neuroscience from one of my favorite YouTubers to figure this out. I gotta say, this changed everything for me and made this week the most productive week I have had so far. Stay with me. Write exactly how you're feeling about the task. Why am I procrastinating writing my novel? I'm afraid to focus. I'm afraid that I'll be interrupted and I won't get a flow. It's not a good day to do it. My daughter's got a friend here. I've got heaps of YouTube videos that I need to work on. I don't think it's a good day. But I mean, it hasn't been a good day. I mean, we are looking at, this is the 17th of July, and I've only written one day. So that can't be the only reason. Why don't you want to do it? What are you trying to avoid? What do you think you need? My YouTube channel kind of fell by the wayside in May when I was working on my last novel, and I guess I'm feeling like I don't want to drop the ball on YouTube again. I owe it to you. I owe it to y'all to keep it going. I'm trying to avoid, so that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid failing in other areas of my life. And what do I think I need? More time! I need more time. Where am I going to find the time?
This writing out and this restructuring and hearing yourself say out loud rather than like passively trying to ignore the feelings in your mind, what you are exactly thinking can then lead to a very reasonable, organized, structured to-do list that will prioritize things right for you. And try to keep this to few items. I usually do 3 max, and then I try to tackle them on the spot. Honestly, it is the biggest source of free and quick motivation that I have ever found to just write a few sentences and be like, yep, I know what I need to do. This needs to be done. I've convinced myself, and I'll start it immediately.
And I need to come up with a specific novel writing goal, something very specific, but I'll get to that. Should you be writing? Editing Joe back again. Took the hoodie off. Maybe it's not writer's block. Should you be writing? I hate the word should. There's a reason I hate should. And as soon as I said it, I probably should have clocked it. So I'm here editing this part of my video where I ask you, should you be writing? I hate the word should. I do. But in this case, I'm gonna use it because if you are sitting on YouTube scrolling through when you should be writing, then you have stumbled on the perfect video, because I do think you should be writing too. I am sitting here making a video for you and having a chat, but I should be writing, but I'm not. And we are in the middle of Camp Nano, and I am Yeah. She's got a lot of good points. Novel to a workable space so I can finish it in my... Yeah, she's got a lot of good points. I'll give her that. But let's look at, remember that list, that 3 things? Those 3 things are actually more urgent. You could argue more important. The thing that happens with neuroscience that I've learned by following some of these YouTubers, I'm not a doctor by any means, but I've done a lot of counseling, is that when you start a task, your brain actually continues to work on it. You need to finish that task to clear up space in your brain to do the next one. Maybe it's not writer's block. Maybe it is. There is something else ahead of the writing on the list, like being a mom, feeding my daughter. That should be first on the list. Again, I hate should. I wish I could come up with another word. I have made it my duty to take care of this little person in my life, and it is my responsibility to make sure she is fed. And I have made it my duty for her to have a good life. All right, so let's start with Monday. Monday, I've got a sleepover with the girls, my daughter and her friend. 9 o'clock, I'm gonna have to make pancakes. I'm gonna be very specific. This is what I'm talking about, very specific. And they'll probably play. I'll need to make tacos for lunch. And I need to put some in the slow cooker. And I've got dinner with the fam. And then I'm gonna have that every day. Now, I don't have that on Friday, because Friday I work at night. So this is outside job. This is the non-movables. I have no choice here. Let's go YouTube and green. So I've got a live channel audit. It'll be in replay. It'll be in replay for you, but I'm auditing Laura's channel live. And then I have a podcast interview about here. So the mommy stuff, mommy stuff. I have to mommy in the morning too, get to school. So I have time, you can see, there's time and there's big blocks of time. But the thing is, what Elizabeth said in her video was that you have all these tasks to do. And when you have these tasks to do, your brain is still working on them. So what happens is that you can't, I'm sorry, the heater's on, you probably can't hear me very well. It's winter, it's cold, I'm wearing a hoodie, I don't apologize for it, but I do apologize that the heater's loud and that I didn't plug in my microphone before starting this. Okay, now the microphone's plugged in. Hear the difference? I have a video on what I would do if I started over on YouTube, and if I started over and had a fresh page to do this, I would plug in my microphone because audio. There's other things on that list. Check out that video after this one, please. Now, I need to edit my video, and actually I am doing this. This is where I am right now. So I actually did all this. You might notice the dates are wrong. I actually did all this yesterday, but it didn't record. So I'm editing my video, and you can see a little bit behind the scenes right now. You can see I'm editing the video right now. That's me editing it. And this is me in my hoodie editing it, and this is Editing Joe. Hi! And the whole thing that I did, this video that made me go, I'm gonna do this video, and I recorded you looking at my day planner, which is over here. This is this week, see? Oh, but I already done it. So I'm redoing it for you. So there's a little spoiler behind the scenes right there for you. Don't you love it? All right, so back to the page. Okay, I love my new tripod. I just gotta say this. I love it. It's fantastic. But it is a little bit bumpy. I will edit this bit out. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll leave it in. You can see what actually behind the scenes looks like. Why won't you go up, Mr. Tripod? It's because it has a name. Mr. Tripod needs a name. Now, this is my new monitor. My new monitor is called Ace. My new computer is called Drew. Because I name stuff. Edit, writer's block video, and making of, which is the next video that will come up next week, which is how to edit your video like Taylor Swift. And this is because I did a how to write like Taylor Swift video and you all liked it. So I decided how to make a video like Taylor Swift. Hopefully I'll get that done today. And then my last color is blue. And this is what I mean by specific. I'm not gonna just go write, okay? I could. This is what I used to do. I used to go write. So I got all this time to write. If I write in this time slot, I will not write when I wrote to write in the time slot. And the reason I won't write when I wrote right in the time slot, try saying this is fun, this is like a tongue twister, is because it's not specific. See how it's like edit writer's block video. This is how I do. Make tacos for lunch. Very specific. So write. Second scene of nano novel. If you're ready to start writing, then check out these writing sprints here. If you need some more help, if you need some more inspiration, then I recommend this video right here. And I sit down and figure out how Taylor Swift writes her songs.